What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? Jason here. Welcome back to the channel. This right here is a video for all of my wedding DJs, my event professionals that are dropping the ball with follow-up. So if you're a DJ watching this and you're not following up with people that met with you, whether you're scared to approach them, you don't want to feel pushy, whatever, this video is for you. I feel that a lot of DJs drop the ball with the business end of running their DJ entertainment business, and the follow-up processes that we have vary from company to company, person to person, and I feel that it's a world of opportunity for so many to increase what it is that we do and to hopefully land more opportunities. So if you're a DJ struggling with the follow-up process, I want to present kind of the obstacle, and I want to give you 3 things to think about to hopefully improve this world for you in some way, shape, or form. Real quick, if you're new to the channel, I want to invite you to support me and everything that goes on here with some sub love down below. Please click the subscription button if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, and stay in the know, stay in the loop, and stay dialed into all the things that come here to the channel to help DJs level up their business performance and all things entertainment industry, event DJ world stuff. I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't even know. Anyway, so let's talk about follow-ups. Are you following up with your couples? Yes or no? And chances are you may or you might not be doing it properly. So why is that? I feel like DJs suck at business. Straightforward. I feel that DJs fail in business because they don't want to come off as thirsty. And I feel that some of the people that do follow up actually come off as super thirsty, and it does nothing but annoy the couples getting married today because they're not used to that. They don't want to be approached. This is not buying a car and you're not following up and following up and following up. This should be an enjoyable experience, and I feel that it's an area that a lot of people could improve on. So what do we do? How do we do it? How do we navigate the complexity of this? First and foremost, I am very candid in setting proper expectations with each and every person that I meet up with. I tell them that I'm not going to be following up with them because I am not going to be. I am super busy, and I'm not going to reach out to someone 3 days after, 10 days after, 11 days after to see if they've made up their mind if they want to book me. I try to present an incredible amount of value so that the decision to move forward or not to move forward is really simple for them. And if they can financially afford it, I try to make myself really like the perfect option for their day. Now, does that translate? Not all the time, but I tell people with clear expectations that I'm not going to be following up with them, and that my office will be following up with them in a set amount of time, just to make sure that there's nothing that was missed, they don't need anything, and so that they feel the love. I let them know that me as a buyer of anything in my personal life, I don't like to be approached and to be haggled and to be, I guess, followed up with. To me, it irks me. It gets me really it puts me into like a bad vibe. And to be honest with you, if I want something, I am going to get it as long as I can afford it. So I have that kind of thinking going on in my mind, and that's how I approach things in my life. If someone's following up with me, and I'm not yet set on my decision, it really irks me. And I think it irks a lot of people too. So if you're a DJ watching this and you're constantly following up with people and they're not booking, stop, chill the fuck out, because you don't need to be doing that. So what do I do? Number 1, set expectations. I let them know I'm not gonna be following up with them, but I do let them know that my office or an email or someone from my system might follow up with them, just to let them know that we were not able to hold their date any longer if the time comes and they are not moving forward with us at, whatever the time frame is, 7 days, 2 weeks, 12 days, whatever it is. I think that is key. Setting expectations properly and letting them know how the next steps unfold. Number 2, I think it's super important that if you say you're going to do something, that you actually do it. So if you say you're not going to follow up with someone, then don't follow up with someone. If you say you're going to send someone pricing, then you must send them the pricing and the information. If you drop the ball on this, chances are you're closing the door of landing an opportunity that could eventually be something that you're part of in the future. I feel like people really respect when you're honest, 1. Two, I think they really, really respect when you do what you say you're going to do. And starting a business relationship, a transactional relationship, a service relationship with someone and not delivering on something that you've promised is just not a good look. So if you say you're going to do something, do it. That's number two. Number three is add value if you are going to follow up. Now, because I don't follow up doesn't mean that you shouldn't follow up. But if you are going to follow up, or if my company follows up, I like to present some value add to the conversation. Hey, couple's name, just wanted to check in to see if you've made any decisions about your entertainment. And while we have you, here's a couple things that I think you might enjoy, whether it's video highlight blogs or vlogs from past events that we've done there, whether it's curated playlists on Spotify with the best wedding introduction music or the perfect first dance song selection to consider, or to find the perfect parent dance song or cake cutting song. There's value there, right? So whether it's content from the venue that they're getting married at that you have and you've got available on your social media or on YouTube or on whatever, or music that can help them get through the day, or here's a thing to help you in planning, a planning checklist, I don't know, something like that. That's like value add stuff. So if you are going to follow up with someone, make sure that you are checking in softly and gently, and don't be too pushy. I think one, and two, add value to the conversation by providing someone something that can help them. I feel like people appreciate the fact that, one, you thought of them, and two, that you're helping them, right? I think that's the point of this. So come up with a process that makes sense for you and for your business, and add value whenever, however you can. Real quick, I thought I'd add to this with a little bit of a bonus thing. And I've been using different AI tools for different things in my life. And one of the things that I like to do is, whether it's my DJ EP platform or the CRM that we're using, or if it's using Siri, depending on the volume of meetings that you're having, set a reminder or automate something to create a flag for you so that you can properly update the contract or that opportunity status, so that you're not holding a date longer than you need to, which essentially could close the door of working with someone else that might be interested in working with you for that day in the future. Here's an example. Today, just before I started recording this video, we sent a contract out to someone in February. Now it's the middle of July and they still haven't signed the contract or paid their deposit. And Bobby, one of the SCE hosts, came into my office with Steph, office manager, saying, hey, can we close this contract out because they haven't paid? It appears that they're not moving forward, even though the couple has vocalized to us numerous times that they'd like to move forward. So how did I answer this? Yeah, close it the F out. Get it out of here. Tell them we're no longer available on that day, because we don't want to hold someone's calendar way longer than we need to. And it's already been held much longer than it needs to. Like for us at SCE, we hold a day. If we hold a day for someone, we'll give them a week to think about it, but no longer than a week. I think if you have a week to make a decision and you haven't made a decision, yeah, you can land it, and that does happen from time to time. But if they haven't booked in a week and there's no reason behind it, or there's no hey, we're going on vacation and we need to, we need a couple extra days, there's no conversation like that, then you don't need to hold the date longer than that. I feel like if you presented your value in the right way, the transaction part of this contract and relationship should have been executed, meaning contract signed, deposit made, right? And even if the contract signed and deposit hasn't come through our system, it should be in the mail, and we should be notified that it's in the mail so that we can kind of flag that, so we're prepared to lock that day down so that he doesn't get, or someone doesn't get booked on another event for that day. The point of all of this stuff is to help the follow-up process, not to be thirsty, to provide value, and to be very direct, very candid, and very honest with how things are gonna roll for you and for the opportunity that you're working with. Set the expectations properly so that you don't drop the ball and you don't look like an ass because you didn't send something out, or if you didn't follow up, let them know you're not going to follow up so that if you don't follow up, you don't look like you dropped the ball and it doesn't look like you don't care. Like I literally would tell people, like going back to that whole conversation, hey, I just want to let you guys know, like I'm kind of super busy and it's not that I don't value the opportunity to work with you, but I'm not going to follow up with you because I don't like that. And I'm very candid with them and say it's not because I don't care or I don't want to have the opportunity to work with you. I'm just setting your expectations properly so that you don't look at me saying like, oh wow, Jason like ghosted and where did he go? I say that and I think I earn the respect of so many people that are considering working with me because I'm literally telling them what's going to happen and then that's what happens. The point of all this is to help you grow your business, to help you close more opportunities, and to help you get booked more. And the follow-up process that we all use differs from person to person, company to company, and everywhere in between. I want you to be in a situation where if you take the time and you invest the time to meet with someone, that opportunity materializes for you and for your business. And that's the point of this. I hope you feel me. I hope you feel that. And if you have questions, comments, anything at all, please drop into the comments underneath this video and share them there. You could tell me I'm crazy. You could tell me I'm this. You could tell me I'm that. You could say, yo, I never thought of that before. I want to hear from you. And please, please, please do me a solid and share this video with someone maybe that works with you at your company or that you work for at your company and let them see how the thinking is on all of this stuff to help make your world as a whole much better. Anyway, thank you for checking this out. Be on the lookout for more content coming right here to the channel in the days, weeks, and months ahead. And I appreciate you sticking with me to the end of this very long-winded, very much needed video. Thanks for watching.